So now the question is, with F.A.N.G, does that mean that Smug goes with G or with Balrog?
That's the question, because the thing is, with Balrog, you have a 3-frame button to challenge in different situations.
Yep.
With G, you don't, which is a big loss in a lot of those plus-frame scenarios, but you have a high 1-chance potential to just kill the character. So you're kind of gambling whether you trust your reads on defense with a 4-frame button or you want the ability to challenge and try to play a little safer with Balrog.
Yeah, it just depends on, do you want something more for the defense? If that's the case, you go with Balrog. If you want more for the offense, and it's weird to say someone has more offense than Balrog, because Balrog is a pretty good offensive character. But
he has a lot of firepower.
Yeah,
for sure.
But G is like, I mean, we talked about how offensive Bison was, and G is like, I feel like he literally is the new Super Turbo Bison. He's just, once he hits you, I mean, I always say this every time I commentate a G match. As soon as he hits you and activates V-Trigger, I'm like, you could be dead.
This could be the end.
Yeah, you could be dead. Doesn't matter how much life you have.
What's interesting to me is that I know that I think Valoran was in this set of pools as well, and I don't see him here in this winner's final, so I assume he must have lost. The brackets aren't quite updated yet for the I section, I believe, which is what we're currently in, but I would love to know if that's the case. This is also the section that has Justin in it. He's in Hot Dog's pool, which we saw earlier. And we have Evo champion Problem X in this section. He's in Rob TV's pool, which we saw earlier. We saw Rob play. So, yeah, I'm curious to see how these pools break down. It's 3 out, as we mentioned. So both players on the screen here will be making it out of the pool no matter what. It's just whether they're doing it on winner's side or loser's side.
Looks like Smug's been letting that beard grow a little bit, too.
Hey, he's got the General Zod going on. I've always thought that that kind of was like the cut he was going for. It's cool.
Maybe, you know, just inspired by G. Wants to try to, next tournament he's going to show up with the top hat.
The top hat? Yeah, I feel like if you're a G player, you got to play into that presidentiality like Strider does.
801 Strider didn't make it to this event, did he? Or
he was here. He made it out of pools in winner's side in the last section over Storm Kubo in a G mirror.
You know what the craziest thing about it is? Oh, wait, Storm Kubo played G, huh?
Yeah, he's a G player
that's
now.
Right, that's right. But one of the crazy things about it is that Combo Breaker's gotten so big, it's gotten to that point where I don't see anybody anymore. You know, that's where Evo was going at one point in time, you know, where I just stopped seeing everybody that I know.
Yeah, this is a humongous event. It's got like 3,000 players on the attendees list or something like that, which is absurd.
He said Rick was expecting to cap out at like 4,800 people or something like that. That's crazy. All coming to St. Charles, Illinois.
Wow. Hip-hop happened in place, I'll tell you what. So we jump into our winners finals of Pool H4. Or I4, one of the two. So you guys go with G here. Interesting, that neutral jump was pretty, I'll tell you what. Takes the level. And level up G, when he's chilling in level 2, he is so good. His fireball is super leveled up. It's really, really powerful. And his anti-air damaging options are awesome. Dash punch for the whip punish.
Man, here we go. All the way. And every time he hits you, you're in the corner. That's just, it's almost like a guarantee.
It's 2019, and you think you won't get command thrown. Smug with the low smash to wrap it up.
I mean, it's so crazy because most other characters who have the command throw, you know, take the throw as a thing, but against G, you take the throw and you get damage all over the place anyway. It's the same thing as getting hit.
Yeah, you do not want to get command thrown by this character. It is awful. It is a bad feeling for sure.
Yeah, but you're right. Verloren is in this pool, so one of them defeated Verloren.
Goes to the other side. Wow, jump back light kick V skill?
That, I mean, that's a tweak on the jump throw OS.
Well, I mean, I think it was just like a call out in that scenario. That was pretty, oh my God, levels up already. This is bad news. Down jab EX. Take the knockdown with the heavy kick, and yeah, one last guess will do it. Knockdown, so he loses the level, but the V reversal is perfect. That's one thing we didn't see earlier when VegaPatch is on screen, right? If you don't have a 3-frame button, go for the V reversal, but the activation.
Okay, here we go. Opportunity now for VegaPatch. Oh, yep, gets the mix-up.
Yeah, I think Smug was trying to V reversal.
Stun. No, smart on the no quick rise, so you didn't have to deal with that mix-up again. He still got hit by that poison. He's going to V reversal to try to lower that stun meter.
Yeah, and also just get himself out of the plus frames. Jump back in the corner.
Oh, you know VegaPatch tried to do a last-second anti-air, and he just didn't get it out in time. And Smug, with a little bit of a grimace there, but still managed to win that one.
You know, Smug is one of the smartest players out there because as soon as the match ends, he looks up at the screen in front of him to see if the camera's on him or not.
Yep.
He's one of the few players that's realized, like, oh, there's a screen up there, and what's on that screen, the people at home see. So now I know when to give the camera his looks and postulate the possibility. Level up, and I love that counter hit combo, fully leveled up now, which is great. If you take like a stray air hit or something, you get knocked down, it's not a big deal, right? Because you can just still have one extra level.
Right. And you saw right there, for example, VegaPatch got the hit with the jabs, but didn't really convert it into anything. You want to try to knock him down as much as possible.
Ooh, that was a miss punish. The thing about G is if you get a chance to punish him, knock him down no matter what. Please
exactly.
just knock him down so he loses the level.
Now, the hardest part is that without spending meter, it's really hard for F.A.N.G to knock people down off of lights.
Yeah,
he can combo into the light sleeves now, but that doesn't knock down anymore.
No. Anti-air perfectly placed.
Ooh, chase him down, and he tried to juggle him again. That would have been sick if he could have gotten that conversion. Yeah, you see how it almost like he was trying to avoid that V skills with his own V skill in the air.
Goes for the fireball after, so no more levels for Smug, but that was perfectly read. He's been doing that a lot. We saw that in the very first game. Dash and then buffer the smash during it. If you see him go for the fireball, just let it rip. Really well played from Smug so far in this matchup. It's hit airborne. And we've seen a lot of him, you know, just using these V reversals anytime F.A.N.G gets plus. V skill. I love that choice in the air to get over the fireballs. Goes low. Command throw is a little too far. Very rare for G, actually. All right, counter hit combo, double down medium punch. Oh. Yeah, I caught him counter hit after the plus frames. V reversal whip.
Yeah, he's going to get to the other side and be able to punish that. Not quite a stun, but there it is. So VegaPatch going to take this round here and stay alive.
Yeah, Smug gave him a little nod, like, all right. Well played.
I mean, we saw how powerful VegaPatch looked earlier on stream, but Smug has been kind of running through him a little bit, so it's good to see VegaPatch get that round here. See if he can build some momentum off of that.
Yeah, that was a nice read, actually, from VegaPatch that he would commit to the RV skill. Wow, crushing medium kick beat the splash. Wow. That's a pretty solid anti-air, but I'm surprised. That splash is pretty tough to stop.
Ooh, kind of slid forward on there. Caught VegaPatch maybe a little off guard.
Went for the regular throw, double crush on the sweep, side swap, and the V reversal. Every time. He doesn't care about having the V trigger too much. He just wants to get rid of that gray life. And G has two win conditions, which are levels or V trigger. And he's sacrificing one here, but this is big now. The knockdown goes in front. Nice block. The throw with the poison damage to kill.
I mean, it's pretty crazy, too, because G, that V-Trigger 1 might be one of the best V-Triggers in the game. And the fact that he is sacrificing it just to get F.A.N.G off of him, to get VegaPatch off of him, is pretty telling the kind of pressure he's feeling when he's on that defense.
Yeah, I think, like, you know, like we said, there's two win conditions for G. It's levels or V-Trigger, and the V-Trigger is a very, very powerful thing to give away, but you're giving it away for a lot of space and, you know, time to just kind of sit and do what you want. One thing we haven't seen from Smug a lot after that first game is command throw. We haven't seen very many command throws at all.
That's true.
That's a great trade for Smug.
Standing light kick for G is so strong. Here we go. Yep, still no command throws. It's almost like he just kind of forgot, or he just really believes that VegaPatch is going to change. You know, that VegaPatch is going to stop blocking and get hit by something because he's expecting the throw.
Oh, jump in a little late, and we see him. He stopped anti-airing because he keeps going for the fly. He's like, all right, well, I'll just wait. See what you do after. And VegaPatch now, that means he can go for the regular jump a little bit more regularly. Knockdown to lose the level.
Ooh, gets the knockdown again, and there it is, that V-reversal activation. Good anti-air, and look at this VegaPatch catching up. Now in life, now has taken the life lead. Smug trapped in the corner again, the anti-air from VegaPatch.
EX perfectly placed to get out of there.
That is a
punish.
Very good thing for him, but never mind. Here we go. He's going to be able to continue with the combos. Is enough to kill? It is. VegaPatch is now at
He just had to give him the look like that. Word? He just murdered me like that?
Oh, man. It's like no matter what you do, if you play against this guy, you can never be mad at him whether you win or lose, man.
Leveled up? No, he just goes for the pressure. Goes low after. Boy, oh boy.
but it's tricky too because, you know, when Smug does that, I feel like it also kind of maybe throws the opponent a little bit off their game, you know?
Oh, builds a meter? Not like this. Back thrown to the corner. This is a bad spot to be. I like the backdash from Smug to interrupt.
Oh,
crush.
Boy, here we go.
Okay, doesn't combo, but he has a good situation for himself. The coward crouch.
He still got hit.
Oh, he caught him standing. I think Smug maybe try to jump or backdash out. V-reversal this time. But Smug is in trouble. V-skill in the air, comes down with the button and the crouching
my God.
medium.
That was way more effort than I think he was expecting to have to deal with.
Yeah, he had like a 90%. He was on the verge of perfecting him.
Here we go.
You see Smug dashing and then stopping. He's buffering that smash in case he commits to something. All right, he's cornered already. Ooh, that was a big jab for Smug.
And he couldn't absorb the poison. In fact, it's going to lead to a nice little combo. I love the air-to-air. Out of there.
Yeah, Smug was ready for it. Anti-air whiffs, and he goes for the V-skill after. We've seen that a lot. I'd like to see him try to chase it down instead with the smash.
All right.
V-skill, V-skill, he can cancel it. Oh, that was a great delay, so he didn't land on it. And see, now he's been going to the fly so often that Smug didn't anti-air that.
And again, that crouching medium kick beating the splash.
Oh, that was a smash. I think he tried a critical art. Yeah, wow. I was going to say, I don't know if you get a combo off this or not. Smug's got to be careful. He's not quite on V-trigger yet either. He's got it now. V-trigger available.
Oh, there it is. Activate. And the poison cloud disappeared. So here we go.
Does he bet it on the command throw? He does! The V-trigger available. Spend it all. VegaPatch out of the pool on winner's side.
He finally went for the command throw at the very end, and VegaPatch says, you know what? You've been saving it for this moment. I'm not going to fall for it. Thank you very much.
That was the question that we all had to ask ourselves, including Smug, is does he bet it all on the command throw? It's like, it's the question, yes or no. Will he do it or not? And that was the one. VegaPatch said, I knew you were going to command throw. The stage was right in front of us, and our production was like, we heard him from here.
Yeah.
He's over there yelling, I knew you were going to command throw. Jumped out of it, clean punish. Well done.